Ladies and gentlemen, friends of all ages, the time has come for a little bit of Overwatch. Soon, hopefully, we'll be joining Adam and Fuego in some exciting games of mayhem and murder, but until then, we are going to rock out a quick play before we head back into competitive play and see how we can rise our way through the ranks using some of our favorite characters. For now, let's just pop open into whatever game comes up and mow them down as quickly as possible. Feel like going with one of my mid-level characters. Let's go ahead and bust out some Genji. A fun way to start the day, a good way to warm up your mouse, get your accuracy on point with his long-range attacks, and then zip in there with a few quick sword strikes to finish off the enemy. So, funny thing about Genji is he can be deceptively powerful. It doesn't seem like he does a lot of damage, but a well-timed reflect is really often the key difference between a good Genji player and a great Genji player. They really know how to bait the enemy to unloading a lot of fire and then reflecting it all back to them for really, really high burst damage. In addition, you might have heard me talk about it before, his alternate fire is an underused technique. His alternate fire, as you may know, fires 3 stars in a spread. The key being it fires them much faster than his standard attack. So that's something that not everybody knows because not everybody plays Genji. So let's see if we can make use of those fun facts and talk about who is joining us at the moment. We have Nicolent as our Tracer, Wonderwall as our Hanzo, Shield as our Diva, and Coda and Sylark are still making it happen, figuring out what is the best way to complement. More and more stars, people who've already passed level 100 and are kind of prestiging back to the beginning, so that's fun to see as people just play a lot of Overwatch, and there is nothing wrong with that. Here's a chance to prepare our defenses. Looks like we do have a Lucio on the team. As I run into a wall because I'm busy looking at screens. So yeah, you can see right here as I fire to certain speed, but if I boop, 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 that's a lot faster. So at close range, I feel that is the preferred method of hitting people. So let's take advantage of this this area right here, and then go ahead and punish people. Now, since we're using Genji on defense, that means we are going to have to get behind people. We are going to have to harass people so they can be slowed down and encouraged not to push forward. That's how you typically use attack characters on defense. Sniping is also a legitimate option with Genji. I mean, he's not Widowmaker, right? But he does send out a fair amount of damage in a straight line. And there you go. Let's go ahead. Ooh, look at him dodge. As we make our way off the edge, but climb back on, because our dash was just a little too far. And I thought it was going to burst out at me a bit, but do not want to be part of that conversation. Too much explosive damage coming my way. Gotta get away because he is coming in with furious pain. Ooh, and they chased me down. They chased me down hard. Hopefully somebody was left to punish them for running that deep, but I suspect I was one of the few men left standing. And she was able to get me before the end. So, I want to get right back out there. I want to dash to gain as much speed as possible, because we need to get back to that point. Looking at our team falling like flies, I don't think we're going to have much time left here. Alright, got a headshot from our Hanzo. Double Lucio. Not sure what we're supposed to do about that. Let's go ahead and run this way. Make him chase me. Hopefully get behind him with the sword. Feel like I'm being chased. Feel like I'm being chased. Drop the key. not kill him. So having a hard time picking up the kills here. Just keep hitting just left of the enemy, and they're getting me spot on. They are getting me spot on.
This.
And there it was. That rocket did the trick. That rocket did the trick. Let's get back in there. Let's get back in there with some jumps. Trying to get over that ledge there. Alright. Alright. Where's that monkey? No monkey? Double jump rat. Trying to throw some damage his way.
My ultimate is ready.
Don't want to be part of that. Throwing in some damage there, but is it enough? And that ult's helped him absorb some of that damage. And again. Let's go ahead and get this life if we can. And we can. Then let's head back in there. And that character has my number, Pharah, just coming down. I'm deflecting missiles, but they're not hitting her necessarily. And that's it, just punishing me with big explosive damage. So I have my ult up, I will use that, but I do not think it's going to be enough to save us. May have to move to a more traditional character. Alright, see if we can get on him. Let's see if we can get on him. And we're throwing down damage, and we're throwing down damage. We're trying to get some headshots. Mech.
Oh, let's break this. Let's drop the beat.
And he got ulted, which helped him survive that. And that was that. So I think we've had enough of that character. We are going to have to perhaps fight fire with fire. If explosive rockets are the name of the game, I'm happy to play. Let's switch up to some Pharah and see if we can do a little extra damage that way. Do a little extra damage that way. Bounced him back with the number 2, but it was not enough. It was not enough, despite throwing rockets in there to stop them. And they are on it, and the payload is theirs. As a matter of fact, the payload is theirs.
Play of the game.
That's it. What a great set from him. He's coming in with smacks and whacks. Wonderwall did a nice job. Let's give credit to our Hanzo for actually getting some kills. The rest of us were not pulling our weight in that game. That was all Hanzo all the time. Let's see how things turned out Meh. So an unimpressive showing primarily as Genji. Let's move along to someone we know a little bit better. A little bit better. Oh, plus a Pharah. All right, we're gonna take another game and we are gonna kick it up. If you have somebody specific you want to see me play, let me know in chat and we will do just that as we search for a game here. Let's see with anything new in the hero gallery. Got a new. Oh, that's a fun spray. Oh, chasing a bird, it's cute. Boom, one cute spray done. It looks like we'll be flying into a game in Dorado. Now, Dorado is kind of funny. It has so many little secret passageways behind it, I almost feel compelled to play a Reaper or a Pharah, both of which are strong choices. If we're feeling compelled, let's do it. Let's go ahead and see what we can do with Reaper, make some things happen. Went with the all-white Reaper skin just to mix it up, I think because people like it. I like the red one, but people like the white one, so who am I not to try and please you guys? Because we are all friends here in the neighborhood. Joining us is Jack to see on Roadhog, Coda on Soldier 76, and Ender with a reverse 3, little lead speak there from our Lucio, and Yoan on our Pharah, on Bronx on our Junkrat. Okay, so should be good times. Should be good times. I think the best way for Reaper to come out of here usually is going to be on this right-hand side. So we'll be joining our Junkrat and getting our sneaky sneak on and trying to push this up mostly by killing the enemy and making them unable to defend it, as opposed to sort of the turtle strategy where everybody just gets behind Reinhardt. And there's nothing wrong with that. I've seen that work. That's Reinhardt's job. Big fat shield to defend himself and his allies. We will hop out there and hopefully surprise them with some teleports. I will not be teleporting straight out. They can probably see kind of around that corner if they know where to peek. So we're just going to run. We're just going to run out and then look for a spot where we can get behind people. Like here. So that's that. Hopefully we've distracted them a little bit. And she got me. Felt like we landed most of our shots on her, but it was not enough. Apparently that big ball should just happen to walk into that at that moment, and well, what are you going to do? That's okay. Reaper's still the correct answer. Let's punish some folks. Let's punish some folks. Looks like we're getting pretty heavily devastated. Pretty heavily devastated. Gonna move this way. Looks like she died. Gonna get behind people.
Anyone else want to do their jobs today?
Gonna get behind people.
Move the payload! Back in my day, we have this payload delivered already.
Let's go ahead and grab some health. Why not make his life a little harder? Okay, I'll try and... Alright, so they started setting up. I was setting up at the second checkpoint because I was getting lasered from behind. That was a very serious ult. He must have wanted me pretty badly, but I'm comfortable with that. Brought them far enough away from the payload that we should be able to push it forward some.
Check it. Enemy turret ahead.
There we go. Let's go behind again, since that seemed to be the better strategy. That seemed to get a little bit more done than not going behind.
Drop the ball.
Alright, let's try and get up top so we can drop down with our Death Blossom. Hopefully take out a large portion of their team. Nope, don't want to part of that conversation.
Get this payload moving. We can do it.
Alright, now we are pushing. Now we are pushing.
Turret detected. They have a teleporter.
and now we can keep pushing. That's great. That's great. Now we're moving some payloads, we're getting some kills. A much more appropriate game. Oh my gosh! Don't even know how he survived that last shotgun to the head. So we both come around the corner, I get him right there, he gets me, but apparently his was just a little stronger. Just a little stronger.
Activate the sound barrier.
Let's go ahead and use the teleport to gain some distance.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Hopefully we do not quite get caught in that, but we'll go ahead.
Drop the beat.
Don't let him capitalize. Nope, and his little boost, his little bump, knocked me out of position for that die. See how I went sailing across the screen? That prevented me from being anywhere near cover or enemies, either one of which would have been useful in that scenario. So nice job, Lucio. I feel like that's an odd. Oh, a different direction, I don't care.
30 seconds remaining.
And we will push this up. It's gone. Teleporter gone.
Enemy
Now we're
turret
punish
down.
people. Wow, what a Hanzo shot. Again, sometimes you make a misplay, and sometimes the timing is just so perfect that there you go. Boom. Fall into spot. He's waiting there. And that was a great move. Wonderwall just got a Dragon of Death, so it's unlikely we'll be able to put a stop to what's happening here.
Repositioning.
Yeah, hopefully we'll survive that. Nice job on their part. Nice job. Their golden Reinhardt. Let's see what this looked like. This fat dragon. That's it. There he goes. A solid triple. Let's follow it with that shot. And that was game. And that was game. So our guy gave us some healing. We'll go ahead and give it to him.
Epic.
We did get it past one checkpoint, so can't complain too much. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. But we'll see how the next game ships up. Some kills, but nothing special. But nothing special. We can do more. And we shall. Let's see what happens next. It does not look like we'll have a partner for competitive play. So we're going to go ahead and do one more of these on non-competitive before just entering competitive on our own. To do so, since I play a lot of May in competitive, let's warm up with May. Yes, that pun was kind of intended, but we're going to make that happen. Going to drop some walls, going to freeze ourselves to heal ourselves, which you think about it is kind of an odd way for a person to heal themselves, unless they're mutant or something, but it seems to work for her, so we'll make it happen. Ender, Coda, Unbronx, Genfur, and Raknit, respectively, playing Soldier, Mercy, Junkrat, Torbjorn, and Zarya.
Our world is
Probably the best character that I don't enjoy is either Zarya or Junkrat. Doesn't make them not good, but certainly play her competitively. Just never had a lot of fun with her, maybe because her beam is so narrow, and in that sense she's kind of a precision character. And I like my shotguns and my turrets and my ice beams, you know. I'm an okay shot, but there's certainly people who are better at precision shooting in this game.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
But we'll go ahead and have this ready to just block off the exit. I'm thinking blocking off this alternate exit because that's more annoying in a way. If that whole team's waiting together, it kind of feels like you're on the same situation, but if you're one guy caught outside, that's mildly amusing. Yeah, that's who's there.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
And there we go.
Stop the payload.
And we'll just try and survive that. And there we go. Too many people down, you know, I was trying to freeze a Reaper and the Tracer, and that was just too much to handle. But yeah, so stopped him for a little bit. Let's try and get back up there. Let's try and get back up there. And we are headed out. We got our team in front of us. Looks like our Mercy shooting pistols. Let's just not get bombed. Didn't know if that was going to stick to me or what, but better safe than sorry. Let's beat both these guys. And that was that. So again, just slowing her a little prevents her from getting out of range. And there's that. And they are stopped fairly handily. Gotta make them feel like... Yeah, I understand you would think you might hit somebody, but you didn't.
Fire at will.
Let's heal up. Let's get out of here. Make him think I'm still right there, but I'm not.
Drop the beat.
That won't stop anything if I'm able to hit you. There we go. Icicles to the head. This should prevent him from escaping at all. Right in. This guy coming up on us pretty hard. Let's... This guy's everywhere I don't want to be, and the bomb got me. So it was a good ice wall, some decent freezes, and we're back in the mix. Let's go ahead and charges. Let's punish him for charging. Let's grab this armor because it's safer. Let's shoot down this hallway like we're right there. Let's go this way, because they're probably going to come in. I might have a teleporter behind me. I hear some shotguns. Yeah, that implies Reaper. That implies a Reaper. Yeah, we'll take some. Can't keep running icicles into your face, man. It's gonna hurt. Let's see if we can get behind this Tracer, who's hopefully wasted a bunch of her powers. And we'll just keep making this circuit dangerous though it can be.
Heroes never die.
Great die.
Price.
Gonna have to probably hop back on the point real quick here.
公主不洗澡。
Double kill.
When it comes to light enemies, you can't beat the freeze. You cannot beat the freeze.
Drop the beat.
No, it's not gonna kill you, so we're just gonna move on. That'll do. Freezing again. And who do we got up here? Who do we got up here? No one important, hopefully. Quad kill.
Team kill.
Can I?
You're covered. Enemy contact.
How about that, folks? Oh, grenades! And a well-deserved death. Overconfidence. I did a little dance. You do the little dance, you die. Get too confident, you run to jump rats, grenades, and die. Nice freeze and fatal. So I have been taken to the hole. It has been shown that arrogance gets you nowhere. But still, feeling happy about my play so far this game. May's always a strong character, strong strategic character. Let's bring the pain.
60 seconds.
Let's bring the pain.
Rain from above. Heroes never die.
Hopefully that will prevent too many people from escaping from death. It's a decent ice wall, but in the end, some pain for their tracer. A good focus fire from her, but they were not able to escape that.
10 seconds.
Pull it together, team.
Our team
We
appears
got
to be
this.
alive. That appeared to help kill their team, and I believe we are going to get a win before we even get back on this nice little jog. And that's it, friends. Strong. Stronger. No complaints.
Play of the game.
Let's look at Coda's res. Hopefully this is what this is showing. Or maybe when she interrupted the ult with her pistol.
Heroes never die.
Yep.
For a price.
So there we go. People coming back to life. Some damage dealt. Eliminated. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. 44% kill participation.
Epic.
Anybody gonna say anything to me? No? No? Oh, it's alright. That's alright, friends. I did die at the end. I suppose I needed to make even more happen. But we'll take it. May eliminations 24/7. I like that a lot. I liked that a lot. Well, as promised, yes, I'm sure, we will leave the game. And we will go into some actual competitive play. It's a nice little warm-up, but I know you want to see some competitive action as I try and work my way up the ladder just to see if we can get to some pros and have them stomp us down just for fun. So let's do it. Let's do it. Hopefully it won't take too long to find a competitive match. Yeah, people are all about the competitive play right now. As you can see, I'm playing with people of a similar rank, which is all you can ask for. We warmed up on May like we said, so let's do it. bringing our best characters to bear on the enemy. Again, you can make requests for different characters in the comments or in the chat. In competitive play, I might not pick somebody who I'm not as familiar with. I'll probably stick to my, 5, 6 characters that I play best and avoid the ones that I, simply do not make happen.
It's worth fighting for.
But we should be able to do a lot of damage with Mei. She's a really solid pick in regular and competitive play. I'm looking forward to using her to bring the enemy down 8-bit style with her little 8-bit robot.
Some valuable data on this mission.
I am sad that there aren't better Mei skins. I mean, some of the alternates are okay, but there's nothing super cool that I'd like to see. Maybe they've added some that I don't know about, but until then, we're going to go ahead and bring the pain as quickly as we can to the enemy. Again, as you'll see, competitive works a little bit differently. If we get, multiple points on this map, they will have an opportunity to get multiple points, and then those two scores will be compared. There can be tiebreakers where you just have 2 minutes and 15 seconds to take a point, and if you get it, you win the tiebreaker. If the team that defends it gets it, they win the tiebreaker. So, a little too early to die. I did not want to use my ice block, but we'll just go ahead and let them know that we know what's up. Woo! Getting icicled and whatnot. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll just let them go. People getting on point ASAP.
Heroes never die.
Hopefully we did enough damage. Oh no, Tyre is going to come out and do major damage. Hopefully people are wisely spreading out for that. So really just tried to freeze him off the point there. We did manage to get one leg of it, but that is not going to be enough. Hopefully we're going to get on Mercy.
My ultimate is ready.
My ultimate is almost ready. I am claiming the objective.
Drop the beat.
Well, let's get up here. We have punished some people for being who they are. The question is, have we punished enough people? The answer is almost certainly not. Got him. And always into the Junkrat. A habit you gotta get out of. You can't just run into Junkrat's grenades.
Hey, 我又回来了。
Feel like I'm pulling my weight here, so we're not going to switch characters. We really just got to be more coordinated, as is often the case in team games. Got a good wall off, but was it enough? Was it enough?
In range of the objective. Form up on
Let's find out. Nope, they are getting all the kills. They are getting all the kills, so we're just going to hang out here. And look at those team ult combos by the freeze and the bomb. Not enough of us got away. Not enough of us got away. So we have 1 minute left. Let's hope we can really push it on this final thing. Again, no. Too many of our care friends dying. 2 health, and that's it. So they're able to just, they're pushed out really far, and I was able to punish one of them for that, but his friends helped them out, okay.
30 seconds.
Let's try and run around. Let's hope. Gather me some.
I'm taking the objective.
And we're on the point. They pushed way up. And you know, even with our ultimates and throwing an icicle or two into the middle, somebody's defensive ult was able to win the thing, and that was that. So they stopped us cold, no pun intended, and that's one for them.
0-0. Switching sides.
So unless we stop them completely at the first point, the victory will
Prepare your
instantaneously
defenses.
go to them. So we'll find out what's happened. So we will find out what happens. So we'll put a stop to them as best we can. Hopefully, it'll be good. We got Kobolus, Zernix, Battle Monk, Hardonic, or Hadronic probably, and Aldrich as our Zarya, and as our Roadhog, and our Lucio, and Hanzo, and Torbjorn.
The world is worth fighting for.
So we'll try and put a hard stop to this. Some people attempting to be clever in the comments, so fun. Not your comments, you guys are always great, but in the Overwatch, zero communication. True enough, true enough.
Attackers
Alright,
incoming.
we will as
30
usual
seconds.
open with an ice wall, give ourselves a few free seconds of delay. Always good to pin the enemy in when you can, because you don't want them doing anything if it's up to you, so should be good. Should be good. 7, 6, 5, 4.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Ah,
Defend objective A.
haha. And then let's get behind. Okay, you blocked off that wall.
This will stop them.
Not a bad wall, but it could have been better. Make them feel like they can't go backwards even when they can.
Healed up. This will stop them.起来吧。
And this is a good hallway for her to defend for that very reason. And we hopefully keep some more people out of the way.
On this point!
Well done. Wall coming up.
the most annoying May
Let's
ever.
break it. Damn! Drop the beat.
Fire its will. Justice reigns from above.
Defend the point. Our point is under attack.
Gonna make you feel better.
If we can put a stop to this, that would be great.
Coming up.
Let's go ahead and
Get on your feet. I cannot let you fall in seconds.
Come on, we need to get control of the fortress. They're taking the objective. Let's knock them back.
Did we get it? Did they get it? They got it. Alright. We tried. We tried to put a stop to it, but you know, they had it. They got it just in time. So let's watch the play of the match. Good dragon, good dragon. Contributed. And let's see what the scores look like. That Hanzo did some work. 22 projected barriers. Well, hey, can't. Why not? Good for you. Keeping people protected. That's real. Especially since that's not her primary job. It's always that's the subtle difference. Subtle difference. Okay, some tolerable play all the way around. Got some objective kills. Got some kills. Not as many as I would like, but it's all right. It's all right. All right. Woo. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Pushing me back towards 47. So let's hope we can, let's see if we can move it back up. Let's see if we can move it back up. Got to be determined. Got to be determined. More competitive play. M-O-A-R. More. That's what we want to see. On their side, I think their Tracer was doing a good job of choosing good directions. Like, I think her tactics were good. She was doing the harassing thing. But I don't know that she was key to their team. I'd probably say Pharah was probably their most dangerous player. And maybe I'm just saying that because, you know, she's a great counter to Mei because of her distance. But it's not like Pharah was on me the entire time or anything. But she did a great job getting some ultimates that did a lot of damage. I think she pushed our team around, got a few kills in there that allowed them to really push in and take that point. Right now, it looks like Mercy, Pharah, Hanzo, Zarya, McCree
Our world is worth fighting for.
coming together to make it happen.
Greetings.
Not a lot of McCree play after the nerf. I do suspect it was an over nerf. Again, only math will tell. They brought his Fan the Hammer down from 70 points to 40 points. I feel like that was a little too far. I feel like it should have been 45 or 50. Probably 50. 45 still seems like quite the nerf. I understand they wanted him to be able to only fan the hammer like characters, but you don't always hit with every shot, you know what I mean, in a fan the hammer, so such skill should be rewarded to a point. At 70 was too high. Just the amount of damage they could do to a tank, that he could do to a tank was pretty outrageous. Drop him to low health super quick. But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. We're going to go out this way.
5.
We're going to go out the side door.
3.
Because we don't really need to put walls in front of our team.
Attack
We
commences.
want to catch some people as they try and slip through, maybe. Maybe we come all the way back here. Make them chase us into this hallway, man. Hi. Hi, how you doing? Alright, so that they didn't like that angle. They did not like that angle. So we're going. Whoa. Let's go ahead and take a look at those. 1, 2. Turret, that's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be a problem. Let's get out here where we can heal up.
Much obliged.
Thank you. Let's go ahead and yeah, we're all the way around here. Gotta scratch my nose. Make them wonder what's going on. Let's see if we can come all the way around this side. A good way to punish people. Woo. Let's just go ahead and avoid all that. Oh, almost got her too. Almost got her too. Again, though, that really brought them to a back position. Did some decent damage. Hopefully enough to get our team really pressed up on the point. Not as pressed as I'd hoped, but that's okay. Hanzo back there taking some pot shots. Let's go ahead and...
Drop the beat.
They are super tough now. Let's go ahead and... Dragon combo. Hopefully enough to kill him. And yeah, good. Slowed him down. Missiles took care of him. Good. Good. We have the advantage now in terms of getting in there. Let's... Nope. Gotta go. Gotta go. So again, contributing is all well and good, but if no one can capitalize, this could be problematic. That normally would be fatal, but... Wow, really pushed in there.
Drop the beat.
60 seconds.
I've located their teleport.
Let's go ahead and...
In range of the objective. Form up on me.
Here we go. It's looking pretty brutal. And let's go ahead and... Boom! Did not allow them to take... Let's keep damaging that. Let's get in here. Oh, didn't quite make it. Didn't quite make it. Was hoping to freeze up. Was hoping to freeze up. Did not freeze up. Killed the turret, but not good enough. That's alright. We are not far away because we just started the escort and we can get back quickly. They're streaming in a little more than they ought to on their side, so let's... And nice punishment, nice punishment. Sometimes you just gotta get inside that shield.
I am moving with the payload.
This time we don't run into the grenades. Because running into grenades is bad.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Yes, sir. a part of that. And there we go. Let's keep it moving. Let's go like this so they think we're maybe over there.
我感觉好多了。
Let's try and get behind some people who are getting too aggressive. Whoa! Okay, fair enough. You run around a corner, the slide, he doesn't even see you, you're like, and there you go. Nice pin, my friend.
嘿，我又回来啦。
Still, I feel like we can get this one, hopefully raise our rank back up to something a little more reasonable.
Fire at will.
Fat heal.
Drop the beat.
Heroes never die. For a price.
Tried to hit one, but he got it. He got it. I wasn't one-ing enough. I wasn't one-ing the one button fast enough. That would have been my freeze that keeps me alive, but he got me straight in the chest. Makes me wonder if at this point we should push in with an AoE character, but I do like to keep it consistent for you guys, so let's just... Not quite sure what that's about, so we'll just fire there. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get this.
Step right.
Let's go ahead.
洗澡。
Let's
Heroes never die. For a price.
and hopefully.
Fire at will.
Double kill.
And that's it. That's it. So if we stop them at any point,
3-0.
if we stop them at any point,
Switching sides.
we got this.
Prepare
Alright.
your defenses.
Oh, somebody else wants to be May? Fine. Who am I to complain? I'll show him what Bastion looks like. I have no problem with this. May and Bastion can be a good combo. Sometimes she doesn't even need to freeze people. If she freezes people, she can usually kill them on her own, unless there's a tank with a lot of health or something. But if she slows them down, you know, people who are used to getting just nicked by Bastion as they run by, maybe they stay out there a little longer. And that can be the difference between just surviving, running between a gap, and getting killed by Bastion. So let's do that. Let's do that.
I saw coming up. A moment to enjoy some peace and quiet. Probably just a moment.
Boom, 20 shots in the chamber. Sadly, Bastion doesn't need a buff. Let's start there. But if Bastion did need a buff, I'd say it should be in the area of the amount of ammo he carries in his regular scout form.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Enough waiting around.
So I'm not going to stay out here. I'm just going to do a little casual, shooting, and then I'll scout mode my way back in very rapidly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Whoops. Yep. And so I converted and saw too late that I had made a mistake by converting. When that should have just been a good old-fashioned heal. Boom. And we are running back. And we are running back. Already there.
Protect the objective.
hopefully I can get on this soon.
Get on
Let's
you.
go in on.
The beat.
And that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Gonna run back there with someone a little faster. Let's get Soldier over there.
We're all.
And we're running. And we are running.
No one can hide from my sight.
About to be part of this action real quick.
Heroes never die. Fuck.
Double.
Alright. I'd like to go back to being Bastion now, but that is not actually an option.
Justice reigns from above.
Double.
Hiya!
Oh! That's okay. This time I feel like I can make it back with a Bastion. I can make it back with a Bastion. Ooh, I don't know, maybe should have gone Diva, run out there real
Our
quick.
point is under attack.
I've got you in my sights.
Connection ongoing.
60 seconds remaining.
Here we go, here we go. Someone's gonna want to come around. Someone's gonna want to come around. Woo! Woo! Now we gotta run back with the Soldier.
We're all.
Boom.
30 seconds remaining.
Coming.
Get these jokers off my point.
They must hold this box.
Kill the boys.
Stay up.
Jokers off my point.
Heroes never die.
Defend the point.
Ultimate in charge.
Man, I gave it some juice. But it was not enough. Let's go Diva for maximum getting back there action. Need to keep rolling. It's looking grim.
Fire at will.
It's looking grim.
They're taking the objective. Concentrate our defenses.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
That's gonna kill me right there. Alright. And back to Bastion.
I've got you in my sights.
So they got that payload, they got a great multi-kill there. All we gotta do though is group up and surprise them and we can make this happen. Let's stick and move against the enemy. Let's run across here. Nope. Again, he came in deep, but no one was able to capitalize on that. Nothing. There we go. If they spread out and don't stay on the payload together, that can spell disaster for them. Sometimes I wonder if I should just stay in scout mode to make sure that I can escape from. Let's hope not.
Get in there.
Let's heal it up. They are cautious. They are cautious of the Bastion. But we'll slowly move the payload back. We'll punish them for not being here. It's alright. When they do finally round the corner, and for aggressive action, they'll pay for it.
60 seconds remaining.
Heroes never die.
There's a Justice. There's an unstoppable Justice. I can't change off Bastion because I'm about to become a tank, which may be what we use to push him off, but it was fun while it lasted. Fun while it lasted. This could be it, folks. We may just use our tank to finish the enemy in a spectacular fashion. Let's hope it ends up that way.
Everyone, stick together. We can do this.
We're just gonna...
I've got you in my sights. I am ready.
Damage increase.
10 seconds remaining.
And we help with that kill, but only a little bit. But that's enough. Vic and Tori, victory. Had good times with that. Had good times with that. Great victory pose. Let's watch her bring some
Heroes
folks
never
to
die.
life.
For a price.
And heal her up. Quality healing. Can't deny the quality of the healing. Let's go ahead and talk about... When in doubt, give it to the healer, right? Not bad, folks. Not bad. That was a good teamwork. 35 eliminations. That's okay. It's nothing special, but it's okay. I think we could have gotten even more. Oh, it's spread out. 35 and 17. Alright. And 10. 35, 17, and 10. Happier with that. Let's see it move back. Gonna need another point. Another competitive point to move myself up to the next level. We're hitting play. We're hitting competitive. It was a good game. It was a good game. So, may bust out a little Pharah next time. I haven't been playing a lot of Pharah, and I do like her. You saw me do a little bit of Soldier last match, but you know, it's tough to say when playing Soldier's the right move since he's sort of an all-arounder. I do like him. He is a favorite. We are on attack. I said I'd play some more Pharah. Let's not make me into a liar. Bust out Pharah right now. So we'll swing in the level. We have a 51 and a 43. Some people above us, some people below us. Let's see how that works out. And see what our team looks like versus their team. Got my sort of desert camo skin. And in a moment, once we get into the game, I'll pop it on and see who's playing what.
the innocent.
We have Picklehead as our Mercy, Banco009 as our Reinhardt, Grimlock as our Genji, Pigeon as our other, Pharah, and Neuro as our Sniper.
Reinhard, you know, I had a poster of you on my wall when I was younger.
I remember the poster.
Bang. 32 seconds till they come out. We'll give everybody the neighborhood shake. We haven't been doing that. Our way of saying hello. Hello, friends. Hello, hello.
I will not waste this opportunity.
And then we'll hop in here. Alright, looks like we're rolling double Pharah. Not undoable. Not undoable. Certainly keeps people looking around, wondering where their next rocket meal is coming from. We'll see if a lot of firepower comes out the side door.
5,
How badly they just start shooting at us.
2, 1. Attack commences.
All right.
Capture objective A.
All right.
Turret
Gonna
detected.
sneak up here.
Enemy
Rockets.
turret down.
Let's go ahead and see if we can sneaky McSneak.
I am claiming the objective.
Securing the objective.
I need life.
The objective is
Almost
mine.
gave myself away there. Let's see what happens up. Let's see what happens in here. Let's go ahead and bounce him down if we can.
Turret detected.
And that is how you get Torbjorn into the mix when he does not want to be into the mix.
Helden sterben. No one can hide.
Yeah, that's working. That's working.
Objective A captured. Escort payload.
Let's escort the payload.
Protect the payload.
Let's escort the payload.
Enemy turret down.
Double Pharah making things happen.
Justice reigns from above.
Enemy turret
Payload.
destroyed.
Behind me.
No heals? No heal and love? Alright, gonna have to stay away from the enemy and find my own heals. I believe there's a box back here. Yes,
System
indeed.
repaired.
Can we go this way? Can we go this way? We can. But I don't know that it leads where we want it to exactly.
Enemy turret attack.
Beautiful room. I forgot about that room. I haven't seen that in a long time.
Enemy turret destroyed. I shall seize the payload safely to its destination.
System repaired.
Well, this isn't good. I gotta wait for my team to come back before I really start trying any of this business. Here we go.
Let's get the payload moving again.
My ultimate is ready.
Turret detected.
Oh, did not see that turret. That turret did way too much damage to me because I had no health, so any damage at all was way too much damage. Zinc, and that was that.
I will not fail again.
Thought I was safe flying the friendly skies, go over all that business, but not so much.
Helden sterben nicht.
Got you in my sights.
Don't want to be a part of that when it happens. So let's try and avoid it at all costs.
Enemy turret ahead.
Oh, God. People behind me, okay. Was that an arrow that killed me? Yeah, nice. They're Hanzo doing work.
Back into the fray.
Hanzo doing work. Let's get behind the Reinhardt. He's offering sound advice. Very sound advice.
Enemy turret ahead. Moving the payload. Join me. Enemy turret ahead.
Target eliminated.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Good.
Justice reigns from above.
Has reached objective.
Rocket barrage incoming.
Didn't accept the second set of justice, did ya? trying.
Turret detected. Enemy turret destroyed.
Moving to payload. Join me.
That's how you do it.
I will not waste this time.
The payload is in my charge. Let us move it.
Enemy seen. We're ready to do some damage. Rocket sterben nicht.
Ooh, ooh.
Here. I'm back.
Yep. Nice job, Tracer. Ran as far away as I could, but it was too late. Good rewind. Only had a Scotia health left.
Back online.
It's alright. We still got not plenty of time, a decent amount of time to push it in. We're almost there. We just got to group ups.
Move back.
Oh, couldn't escape. Couldn't escape. I have to go back out as Pharah again because I have my ult. So
Back in action.
let's just say group up. Excuse me. Did not see that. Did not see that.
I will not fail again.
Alright, this is final push, folks. This is final push.
Helden sterben nicht.
Ah! Walked out the door and got the whackety whack. I want to use my ultimate, but have not seen the right opportunity.
Back online.
Yep, yep.
Seconds
We
remaining.
are out of time. Attack.
And that's it, folks. And that's it, folks. Let's give Tracer play of the game for that subtly timed play.
My team needs me.
We need to ignore that dragon, but the fact he has another dragon tells you how serious that Hanzo is. Managed to push everybody off the point.
Round 1 complete.
Yeah, tried. Tried.
Score 2-0.
Alright, so we gotta stop him. We can't let him all the way through.
Prepare your defenses.
Let's not let them straight through. Tracer's a better counter to me. We'll see what they come up with. We'll let Pigeon be Pharah. I guess really going for that Pigeon theme by sticking with Pharah, but let's do this. Let's do this. Neuro, Pigeon, Grimlock, Bianco, Picklehead again, this time as Pharah, Genji, Reinhardt, and Hanzo.
Our world is worth fighting for.
Neuro is...
Let's gather some valuable
Oh, Pigeon
data
was the
on
healer
this
last
mission.
time, at least near the end there. I thought he was the Pharah. Is Neuro gonna be the healer? Is that an option? Is that an event that will occur? Yes. Salty people in this game. Salty people.
30 seconds.
Green across the board. I'm ready for action.
22 seconds remain. Our team count remains the same. No last second switches. Gonna open with an ice wall and then just work our way back. Hopefully they've brought a tracer again. May is usually a good counter to her. It's not insto counter, but 3, 2, 1.
Attackers incoming.
This was stop them.
Defend objective.
I hear tracer. Let's see where she comes from. Lots of dead people.
Behind you. Let's see you get past this.
Tracer keeping her distance, which is wise. Ideally, you want to catch Tracer on this side of things. Hopefully she'll come in here momentarily with some blinks. Kill that Mercy. There we go. Stopping the rocking. That's all you can do.
Allow them to take the point.
Oh.
My ultimate is ready.
Oh. Discord followed by zap zap to the head. Let's see it. I come around and spin. Look at the preparedness.
Don't know what.
Almost all like you can see around the corner, but that is not. It's not good enough. Do some more. So some freezes and some kills.
Helden sterben nicht.
Some freezes and some kills.
Understood.
Into the iris.
Let's go ahead and. Dead.
对不起了。冻住，不许走。
Let's go ahead and see. Let's not. Let's heal ourselves when in doubt. He is really good at staying out of the way as Tracer. Healing up.
I've got you in my
Let's
sights.
not be a part of that. Oh. Good ult, good ult. And there it is.
Heroes never die. Forward.
60 seconds remaining.
Let's get off that.
Healed up.
Ah! Well, they did not get A quickly. They did get A, but at least they did not get it fast.
Helden sterben nicht. This fight is not. Everyone, stick together. We can do this.
Okay,
Objective lost.
that's all right. Now we gotta stop them. There's no options there. Ult is on. Ult is on. We might be able to stop him. We do need to stop him. There's no question about it. Before they get to that next checkpoint, so we really got to run out there.
I'll feel sad in the morning.
Cannot allow them to get in at all.
Rocket barrage incoming. Get ready.
Hopefully people are able to punish them for that.
Wait for me.
Need to get
The
there.
payload
Need to,
has reached the checkpoint.
Now we're talking. Heroes never die. For a price. 다시 완벽하게 작동한다. Helden sterben nicht.
We want to be.
Heroes never die.
When in doubt, change up.
I've got you in my sights.
Back in the
Jump
game.
rat, gotta go.
It's a perfect day for some
We
mayhem.
gotta stop him. And don't know what happened to our team. All of a sudden they were together and coordinated and had trouble stopping them.
Play of the match.
Not sure what that complaint is about, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Let's go ahead and, you know, that's a lot of kill participation from our Grimlock. Couple bronzes, but nothing special. And back down to... We're going to keep dancing between 47 and 48. That's okay. That's okay. We're going to be positive. We're going to get it up there. We are going to get up there. Got to be competitive 24/7. Not quite, but got to be competitive play. Don't like the negativity that goes on. You know, like to keep it positive. Like to keep it positive.
Point Gibraltar. Prepare your defenses.
Different level of skills. Different level of skills. Defending Watch Point Gibraltar. You know what? Let us get some turrets going. Symmetra's my boo. Me and Symmetra, so gonna have to make it happen. Gonna have to make it happen. Curious to see what people are coming out as. We have the Emperor as our Torbjorn. We have Kurto as our Monkey Winston. We have double Torbjorn. From behind, we don't know who Real Thunder is.
Victory will be ours.
Triple turret seems like a poor choice, so we are gonna have to make some new things happen here. Let's go. People will complain about him on Reaper. Let's go Junkrat. Let's go Junkrat.
For some mayhem.
Attackers.
Oh, we don't have dual
incoming
Tor
in
boiler?
30
Well,
seconds.
heck.
What a bunch
Then
of
back to
misfits and
Symmetra
freaks
again.
out here. I love it.
Back to Symmetra again.
The true enemy
All
of
right.
humanity is disorder.
We'll see if we can get out in time to get at least some shields on some people. Even if we don't get to set up turrets, which makes me a sad panda, but you can't run double Toriarm Symmetra. You can run double Toriarm Symmetra, but you shouldn't.
You are shielded.
Thank you, my friend.
Attackers incoming.
Turret online. Turret in place.
Okay, let's get over here. Let's get over here.
Turret was destroyed.
Oh, Tracer. Oh, Tracer. Tracer. Nope, not with Tracer and Pariah coming at me. Not with Tracer and Pariah coming at me.
A momentary lapse.
So my turrets did some damage. As you can see, my ult's already at 76, 78, 78. It's there. Big, fat bump to my ult. Just watch that sucker go up. Hopefully we can just do this.
Teleport online.
One.
From light to intruder detected.
Ha, sigh.
Payload has reached the checkpoint.
What a great job, Shadowcat. Let's see what that actual winning looks like. He goes to stick it on Reinhardt, and it gets me.
My
Let's
work
get
is not
a cure
complete.
here. But my teammates are dying so fast, I don't even have time to set up turrets. They saw the teleporters. Let's go ahead and... I mean, indescribable. Clearly, I'm not going to be allowed any time to set up turrets, so I'm just going to have to
I love
dump in things with Pharah.
Perfect day for some mayhem.
I will protect the innocent.
I'm just going to have to stay back and shoot and slow down the enemy team because I can't count on my team to have any hold time, so... Rockets there. Not sure what that's all about. Let's try it. Let's go ahead and try it.
Heroes.
Great job, Shadowcat. She's been the most devastating tracer of the day. Largely being ignored.
My team needs me.
Largely being ignored.
Has reached the checkpoint.
I see all the enemies and none of my friends. Okay, so maybe it's me. Maybe our team is just saying, hey, let's stick way back and not get anywhere near them at any point. In which case, Soldier 76 is a better choice, I guess. I mean, even as a group, they die almost instantly. I get a couple kills, but it's sad that. I'm handling some damage. Good job. So a couple kills, but Shadowcat has been my bane for for the duration of the game, he's behind the boards, just tosses in an ult. Of course, they consistently have ult charge because they are hitting us constantly.
I've got you in my sights. Get over here, healer.
Огонь по готовности! Justice reigns from above!
And there's a nice ult combo between the Dauntless and the Justice.
Fire at will!
They were able to finish us off pretty handily.
Rocket barrage!
Pretty handily. And there it is.
I
So,
don't quit till
we
the
need to
fight's
push
done.
all three to win that, to prevent my rank from dropping to
0
probably 46.
Four.
So,
Switching sides.
let's see how that works now.
Prepare to
He
attack.
says he got gold kills on Winston. Not sure how he's able to access that information, but who's to say? Interesting choices for attack. Let's go ahead and work our May. Let's work our Let's just keep it safe. Let's play Pharah on attack, as clearly people are going to be aggressive. Hopefully we can support them with rockets, and that will be. All right. There we go.
I will protect the innocent.
Again, people thinking you can't run without the standard comp. I suspect that's not the case, but better safe than sorry, right? Thinking about going out this other direction. It's probably wise. That's probably wise.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Hopefully they have not put all kinds of turrets everywhere, and we can go ahead and bring some pain. Bring some pain.
I remember being posted here.
See, they should have put die, die, die above the ones where he's got two guns out if they're going to do that. Alright, 7 seconds remaining.
5,
Let's see who we can punish, if we can punish.
2, 1. Attack commence. Escort the
Alright.
Commence combat operations. Clearing the area.
See, they know we're back here now.
Payload is in my charge.
Ooh,
Let us move it.
saw me coming. Saw me coming. Knew where I was going to be, and boom. Nice job.
My team needs me.
Good prediction. Lots of people on the payload. There we go.
Clearing the area.
Let's watch what happened there. Tracer, insto gun down. Nice
Step
job.
into the fray.
Nice job.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Justice reigns from above!
Next delivery on the way.
I am ready to provide you.
Someone get that payload moving.
You're ready to do some damage.
Ooh, hit her with the rocket, but it was not enough to kill her. around. Boom, rocket there, but not enough. However, that is enough to build our ult. That is enough to build our ult.
Justice reigns from above.
I'm escorting the payload.
Ah!
Let's keep it moving.
He jumps right out of the way of that. And then once I justice,
Justice reigns
a
from
couple of
above.
rockets. Nice job,
Rotor
folks. Nice
systems
job.
online.
Shadowcat has to have a ridiculous number of kills, having been so successfully shadowy and catty.
Heroes never die. For Christ.
Having a hard time hitting that tracer.
Much better.
And there she was. So what a great tracer player. Let's enjoy her victory, because she is playing so well and just no one seems to be able to lock her down. In fact, may have to go to May.
Our world is worth
I'd like to get to the second. I'd like to get to the second checkpoint. I understand that may not be possible,
Enemies
but
surviving.
and just too many. Just too many. That is unfortunate. Managed to wall off the Pharah for a second. Was hoping to get to my health again.
60 seconds remaining.
Helden sterben nicht.
And like my whole team is dead, see? You can spin 360 and no one is there to live. Oh, there's one. There's a team member. There's a team member, but that's not going to be enough. Again, essentially an unlimited ult. And yeah, so pushed back into our little hidey hole. Nice job, guys. Double nice job to Shadowcat. If she's on there, I don't care almost what the numbers say.
Fire at will.
I mean, other people, not only was she killing everybody, myself included,
Justice
what a great ult.
reigns from above.
No one was even bothering to target her except me by the end because I had such a hard time dealing with her. But as promised, high end, so she's not on there, so we'll just give it to our healer. She's not on there, so can't give it to her, but high end tracer, I understand that clearly her rank is not that high, but she was playing high-end tracer. I should not have gotten any silvers of any kind on that map, given how badly things went, or on that match, given how badly things went, but we cannot complain. We cannot complain. And 46, so watch it happen. It's It's one win and one loss at a time. Gonna have to try and get back up past 48. Alright, folks. Well, I've had a blast despite the loss at the end. It's always good playing with you guys, having some fun. Until next time, I'm Mr. Neighborhood reminding you to love your neighbor, love yourself, and you must love your games. Have a great day.